this for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here's a run with Balaj. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you put some doubt in their minds.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
I put it up.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, my end says up.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
I'm waiting. I'm going to beat the 40 out these men.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Preston Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick has got it to Williams. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big...
Uh-oh. What you want to do? You want to quit?
Downfield, you know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll break the huddle, come up, and he is met in his tracks behind the line. That's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Black 80.
52 right here. 52. Go, go, go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180. 11.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
That's what the money was for.
To throw is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Open man is Bourne. And down inside the 15 he goes. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Who that? Who you talking about?
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
I'll let you
He hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as they are now on
Used
the
to be a
board here in
beast.
the first half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Okay, I hear you, Maxwell.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few
You find out you're really from Dade County, Georgia. Dade County, Georgia.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
I ain't never seen you before.
So far, looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
I'm from my mama.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell
I get to beat on next?
Does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Okay.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end.
Hey, I'm going to try you.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
You got it. You got it.
Fans, a reminder.
Hey, that
I
wind's
have a
strong.
note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So, then look at this. It's a fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180. 65, 65.
Coming this way, here we go.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He gonna pick you off. You keep trying.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On second and goal, Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
He didn't do it to you. I did it.
That one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the
Take
end
the field
zone,
goal.
but it's incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
You know, you missed it. Not almost.
No
You missed
he
it.
missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
I need them to ask you, are you ready to quit again?
I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's Fitzpatrick. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Thank you, thank you.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
35.
Check 25, check 25.
Yeah.
You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that. 54 is Mike. 54.
There you go. Get down, get down, get down.
54. Watch 54.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Brought in over the middle by Grant. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Grant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on now, let's go.
Next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what
Let me get some of that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Thank you.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but
I like
it's
them.
adopted in
Three
this case.
sacks.
He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down.
Take the field goal.
Effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Whoa.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Out right to Bourne. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They're down here in the 3rd quarter, trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And it's complete.
Let him
in
get
the
it.
end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Man, get off my phone, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick got his man complete over the middle. That's Grant. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
First down, Dolphins. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National.
Check, block 54, block 54.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
Check. Right.
Right back to him on first down. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Quick.
And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
I told you I'm going to beat the 40 out these Niners.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah,
you see what that is right there? You see it?
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Taking a shot.
Why you throw that?
And that will be incomplete.
I know it.
Try to dial up the long one way out.
You don't
there,
try that
like
that.
Third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I'm stripping the ball.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Let me see what you're talking about right here.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball.
Yeah. I was waiting on you to do it.
Picked off around the 37. And his guys
I was waiting on you to do it.
At the 37-yard line.
Thank you.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt.
I'm
Maybe he
try
was
to
better
get 40.
defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
That's right. I made him quit. Yeah, I blew me one out for the day.
When you told me, when you said, hey, it's Marcus, I was like, okay, well, it's not my godfather Marcus because he didn't change his number. I'm like, I'm guessing this is Mark, and I'm going to go with it. Because my godfather, his name doesn't with a K, it's with a C. Like,
who open?
Like that, so I was like, I had to look at my contacts to make sure how he spelled his name.
I thought I just heard somebody say you ready.
I was like, dang it, because I'm not, because you don't say Marcus. I've never known you by that or called you.
Oh, okay, you can send it to me.
Saturday. It's all, it's online since the whole focus thing. The entry level test. I doubt it. Last time I took it, I was supposed to get like an 80 or not. I got a 30% now. Yeah, exactly.
You said, did I get it?
We can still have some drinks.
I ain't see nothing come up yet.
No, I'm celebrating my friend's birthday. going to her house. Some of her friends are coming over, grilling, drinking wine, getting in the hot tub. Yeah, we usually chill in the hot tub quite a bit. Like 2 nights ago, I was in the hot tub, and then the night after that. Yeah,
That man, y'all two playing?
he lives at Fish Hut, so it's going like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Well, it feels like 10 because no traffic. No more than 20 minutes. No, not really.
Dave, you want me to send it to you?
Wait, why are you being random, Brad?
All right. Okay. You go with that? I'm gonna go with a bright color.
Moving up in the world. I'm gonna just call you Mr. Boss.